It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three. Nate Carnes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, you look at the last three outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing pretty good ball at home right now in this homestand. They're 4-0, 4 games, 4 wins. That's pretty good. But you know, everybody's greedy. You're looking for that 5th in 5 games.
And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gordon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, hey, it was a tough loss to start the road trip. You lose a game by 1 run. It's always tough to take, but particularly on the road, knowing that you just weren't able to come through. But you forget all that. You come back and you win game 2, and you start your trip feeling pretty good about yourself.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A fastball that just misses inside. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Colabello ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Alcides Escobar. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Colabello is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Brantley is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are in as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Head-to-head against Nate Carnes. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
So he sets him down swinging. Francisco Lindor becomes the first out of the inning. Chris Colabello stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Beautiful diving stop. And they've taken the lead. A valiant effort there defensively, but it couldn't prevent the go-ahead run from crossing the plate.
Center fielder Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way. Tyler Naquin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Head-to-head against Nate Carnes. 1 for 4. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Eric Hosmer.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
Batting fifth.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Got him. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss, as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch on the way. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon on the move. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in. So striding in, Alex Gordon, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. In is Jorge Soler, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Lindor takes it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit.
Digging in for his second at bat, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The next 0-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 22.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fourth for the Royals, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things. I think you're going to square it up.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Alcides Escobar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Billy Burns runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to short. Lindor gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Curveball that time, not even close. One and one. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
Leading off for the Indians, first baseman Chris.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tyler Naquin.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Well, he's retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now as opposed to being on that nice roll.
Here's Michael Brantley as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Burns is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A changeup over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And that misses 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
Jason Kipnis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Now
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 15,
really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Showtrack tells us he had to range quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2 lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 2-2. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. KC down in order. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Escobar.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Center fielder.
Ready once again, Billy Burns. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Victor Martinez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains. Carlos Santana is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Ball. 2-0. Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier, and he'll dive back in safely. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Brendan Moss. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Chesler Cuthbert will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Runner breaks for third. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Lorenzo Cain will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Raul Mondesi will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Drew Butera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. This is pulled into right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Ramirez rounds third and is striding for home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Chris Colabello is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tribe get 1 on the double by Kipnis. Home half of the 9th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Dan Otero enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Whit Merrifield is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought he was going to be over the plate, but just kept running away.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. At the plate, Billy Burns. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Little chopper back his way. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Mike Minor takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Mike Minor.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Minor ready with a 1-2, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Lonnie Chisenhall.
Grounded foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first is Chisenhall. He'll head for second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Carlos Santana stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Jackson heads for the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Austin Jackson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Cody Allen takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Eric Hosmer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Raul Mondesi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, he got a 3-1 fastball. Nice approach. He was looking for that one pitch, and he got it. He took it right back up the middle.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count. You start the runner, he puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Standing in now, Drew Butera. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Up next for the Royals,
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Six to 4 the outcome today. Mike Minor earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Minor. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Cody Allen. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.